Hi, I'm Changyol Lee, and today we finally finished the lithography and we started about the etching fabrication technology. Uh, this is the final chapter of the lithography. We revisit the lithography part and discuss about the start of the Lillet equation. It's the define of the CD. Uh, Numerical aperture and depth of focus trade-off from the OAI off-edges elimination. We learn about the additional about the lithography. That is the holistic lithography. This is the control of the K1 parameters. In the lithography, we have some error of the lithography fabrication. Each errors we resolve these errors from at the lithography, not in the lithography part, but also in front of the lithography and the end of the lithography. Uh, so Totally lithography means the holistic lithography. And mm, told about the EUV. The EUV system, EUV lithography is expensive fabrication, but we must do the envelopment of the EUV system because this is the singular pattern. Not a LELE or this LELE lithography is the number of lithography increasing, so we must go through the EUV. And and we learn about the information about the ASML. We look about the LELE or SADP, SAQP, and SAQP is the patterning system with the sidewall spacer, and each sidewall spacer is one more hot mask. One SADP is multiple. One dimensional pattern. We used SAQP in the logic device or made a channel. This is a used SAQP is used. And in the memory device fabrication, we use the LELE or LE LE. And and EUV is our goals because of the single exposure. Double patterning is expensive, so we use the single exposure system, and device scaling down is important, and how much selectively pattern is we made it is our lithography score, and we finally started about the etch fabrication, and we learn about the etching target, silicon and silicon oxide, silicon nitride, and metals, and we learn about the MEMS structure, micro electromechanical system. This is the various made about the various structure about the semiconductor fabrication, and we learn about this order about the ILD interlayer deposition, and by ILD, we use photoresolve and selective mask and etching this part and feel the metallization. And the problem is when we etch down, the silicon also must be etched. So to prevent this, we use hard to etch the silicon nitride etchant. This is the sizzle context etch stop layer, and uh, we learn about the figure of merit and FOM, etch rate, how rapidly we etching, and uniformity and etch profile, anisotropic tropic or isotropic, and finally etch selectivity and etch rate and uniformity and etch profile. We use several formula about what is which one is the anisotrophic or isotrophic, and and finally etch selectivity, and we learn about the wet etch and dry etching.